Alright. Hey everybody, it's me, Miname, your favorite 50% fanboy, 50% genius indie VTuber, also known as C9X. Hi Hidaga Narumi. We're back on Genshin. Before we start, as mentioned last stream, I have a new model. No model, software for, what you're seeing me doing. It's slightly better. It's still, like, really work in progress because I've gotten it, like, an hour ago. Well, like, just, like, accumulatively an hour ago. I have some, it has some better features. For example, I have hand tracking. It's not good. It is very rough on the edges because I have touched this for, like, I don't know, like 15 minutes. There's barely any fine tuning. I can do, like, the absolute cinema, kind of. You can't really see my right hand. But it kind of works. Like, you can see me, like, adjusting my glasses. Would be better if I could, like, I can do the Italian, like, the hand thing, but, like, I'm not Italian, so you won't see that much, if at all. But, yeah, I'll go more into that, as we go on. But, it works. That's what matters. It works. As always, there's drops on Twitch, and, yeah, why is the bitrate red? Anyway, average stream bitrate too high. What do you mean? This is your recommended bitrate. I'll figure that out in a bit. Anyway, welcome back to more Genshin Impact. We have Seelie Onslaught. I've already done this. I'll show this off in a bit while I farm for it. We have Starl Abyss, which is why I chose, to stream today. There's also Imaginarium Theater, which I haven't done this month. So, we're gonna do it. You can tell I'm very enthusiastic because of this software. I'm really interested to, like, figure it out, My mouth feels a bit weird looking at it. Not sure why, but, we'll figure it out. As always, grab a snack or a drink, ideally water, because that's what's best for you. Check your posture, and hope you enjoy the stream. Okay. So last time we cleared... we touched on Floor 12, Chamber 1, I just didn't want to go on because of the bosses. And because we were in Floor 12, we got some rewards for free. I believe we get to clear Floor 9 for free, I believe. So for this cycle, we have Whirlwind Moon. When the active character triggers Swirl, a shockwave will be unleashed. Dealing 3 damage. Okay. Once every 2 seconds. That's faster than usual. Usually it's like 3.5 or something. Floor 10, increased lunar reaction damage. So, I know Llama. Actually, before we start, I can pull for Durin. I don't know if I should. And I don't have enough for it. I thought I did have enough. Well, never fucking mind. I still don't know if I should pull for Durin. I have 6 days left. I think I have another stream coming up. So if Durin's good, please do tell me. I know he's, like, okay. Well, not okay, but he's pretty good for, like, Hexarray teams. I don't know if I should get him. Also, Yehoda's on his banner, so. I think Yehoda's not that great. And also, like, Yehoda doesn't synergize with Nefer. Not that I have Nefer. Lunar reaction damage. Let's see what opponents we have. No Monolith. Unless it's on floor 11. Wyo. This guy again. I think they just want us to use, I'm gonna put Llama and I know in the first half. I already have Venti. I don't know what. I think he's either C0 or C1. I have Venti. He's one of the first characters I got the Envisage Echoes for. Is that him first or Ningguang? I think it's him first because I already have him built. And Ningguang, well, Ningguang, I just could do it because she was level 89 at the time. I used to main her for a lot of things until power creep. Back when like friggin' 2 days or 3 even. Right. I think I'm gonna go Freeze for the first half and Freeze or Lunar-Bloom for the first half. Second half I'll do maybe Burning. Nah, not Burning. Just Pyro. Because Burning does have a bit of Dendro damage. I don't want to use Dendro damage against a Wildman, this guy. Let's just do the first team first. Let's do Freeze. I think it's gonna work out. It's floor 10 anyway, so we don't have to put too much effort into it. Makes sense. I think it's just the same bit of enemies in this version. Also, you can see like you can probably see me like do all the stuff on my face. Like if I'm like rubbing my face. Again, if I adjust my glasses, it's off, but you know you can tell like I'm adjusting my glasses like this. You know. I think you can see me like touch my hair and stuff. Yeah, kind of. Like it's off. My head is not that big. I swear. Okay, what do we bring? Can we just do like a vape team? Sinichu, Yelan, and Bennett. Okay, there we go. Shouldn't be too hard. EM or health? EM would benefit the second team. Health would benefit the first team. I don't know which time. I think second team needs it more because of the wipes and stuff. And let's start. The software I'm using, it's called Warudo. It's one of the software that I didn't get to test before. My choices back then were either Warudo or animes. I chose animes first because, you know, alphabetically. It was fine. Animes, there's a lot of bloat in it. Also a lot of microtransactions. You get a watermark on it. The way I dealt with the watermark is really dumb. I just cropped on OBS the left and right for 230 pixels on left and right, and that was it. That's all I did to get rid of the watermark. And now, the last stream I did, the reason why I like had to stop it prematurely was because there was a watermark all over the model. If you went over the mark, it was 45 minutes for free. They just added it very recently. Once you exceeded that, you get watermark all over your model. So I had to switch off of it because you know, it's not sustainable. You know, I do not want to like keep turning the software on and off every 45 minutes or so. So, you know, I switched to this software. It's, you know, it was my second option, which is it's actually better than animes. For example, there's hand tracking for free, you know. See? There's hand tracking for free. It's not good. I can probably like make it better, but you know, it's there. It's an option. It's also smaller in size. So it's like 300 megabytes smaller, and also you could get plugins and stuff. It's for free. I think I can get, you know, the usual the VTuber thing where people can throw shit at you. I can probably do that. We'll see. The problem is that it doesn't have native transparent background. I don't think animes did either. But like, there's a setting for it. Like you can say, oh, I want to make the background transparent, but in actuality, it's not transparent. Like maybe for some overlays it is, but not for OBS. Ow. We're gonna have to do more than one cycle for this guy. I'm definitely doing it in time. A bit tankier than I thought you would be. Here we go. Next. The bitrate is too high? Which recommended bitrate? I thought it's 6,000, unless it's including like audio, and that's why it's above 6,000, maybe. We can do that, sure. Also, if you recall, I mentioned that Twitch had been laggy for me, like not laggy, buggy for me. I couldn't really access Twitch on my Firefox. All I had to do was just clear the cache. That was fine. Let's see. Yeah, 6,000. CVR quality preset. Yeah, I don't know why it says it's too high. It's 1080p 60 FPS. It recommends 6,000 kilobytes per second. So it should be fine. Like sometime you mean on like what you're seeing on Twitch or what? If it says the bitrate is too high, I'm reading it's just like slightly higher. I'm assuming it says 8 megabytes on OES, even though I set it to 6. I think it's just like compensating for like lost bit rate on like the last frame or something, last second. I guess I can like turn it lower. I'm gonna try like, let's see, doing 8 megabytes sometimes. So I'll do like 4,500. Let's see. I think I have to like end the stream to like. I'm gonna restart the Twitch stream, see if that works. Okay, I'll be right back on Twitch. Yeah, Twitch is happy now. It's getting like 5.8 peak, which is like right under the 6,000 recommended rate, so it's fine. So I set it to like 4,500. I don't know. It's counting the time. Okay, so I don't know why I set it to like constant bitrate. Is it constant bitrate? Yeah, it's constant bitrate. So it should be like stable 4,500 bitrate. But like it's not. It's sending like 3.8 at the last second, and then the next second it's like 5.6. So like it's counting the 5.6 as, you know. So like it's weird. I can probably bump it up a bit higher to like 4,600, but right now I'm gonna set it to 4,500. Hope it works. And also I have 4 viewers on Twitch somehow. How does that work? How does that work? Not gonna question it. Hope you guys stay. There's drops if you watch for, I believe, up to 2 hours. Not that people would stay up to 2 hours because the MiHoYo Wonderland isn't exactly that popular. You do get rewards other than miHoYo Wonderland currency, just saying. It's just that's like the final reward, if I recall. There we go. And hopefully for now, let's do some unboxing. Also, Hiraga Narumi, do tell me if it's better. It should, in theory, be better now. Even though it's objectively worse. But subjectively, it might be better. But subjectively, I mean, like, how you perceive the stream quality. Let's see. And so this crit damage, I guess. Both are better than nothing, but I wouldn't use them. And like maybe I could check if they're better. You know, artifacts. Let's do Llama first. Llama's more built. Llama. EM, that's ER. I don't recommend EM yet. Let's maybe we could check Inos. Okay, I want to fight that. That one. Yeah. How are you watching on YouTube? It makes sense because the bitrate on Twitch is, well, worse. Have I mentioned how I fixed my I think I fixed my bitrate on YouTube. The problem was that I was using H.264, which was like a not as good video encoder. Now it's on 265, so I have to send less bits for more quality. And also I believe it's like faster or some shit. So YouTube is better now than like say 3 streams ago, I would say. But I would still like to get it better somehow, if I can. Yeah, she does want ER more than attack. So we want at least 12 crit damage for a higher crit value. Yeah, sure, we'll put you in. 11, it's promising. Oh yes, small health, sure. And please be crit damage on the last one. I mean, I guess it also depends on your phone, but I don't know what your phone is, so I'll take your word for it. I believe you. You have nothing to gain from lying to me, unlike most other people in this world. Can I use a green one instead of 2 whites? Yeah, I can. And crap. It's a better main stat, so I guess I'll keep it. The main stats slightly less crit value. No, it has 2 good stats. And both are kind of shit anyway, so I'll just forget that they exist until I upgrade my artifacts again. Or 11, power and electro damage bonus. Okay, so we have slimes and what the hell? Okay, it's a monolith. Crossbookers, hydrospecters, Nod-Krai, fire bonus. Electro bonus for the Jade Plume. Okay, they want us to use the exhaust state. I suppose we can use a burn team, so that's what we're gonna do. I should bring out Nahida first. You and then Bennett. Okay, second half Electro. I do have an Electro DPS, so I'll take her out first. Electro DPS. Now for the supports. I want to bring Seelie because I assume you have Durin. Oh no, you don't have Durin. Then to our first half. Well, it makes sense. You can gather up the slimes, you can gather up the specters. Don't know about these guys. Let's see. Trade damage bonus. I don't need crowd control in the second half, but I could use VV for resistance shred. Maybe I can use taser. I can use taser. With Chaska. With Chaska, shouldn't you want to use like a mono animo, and then you have 3 like 3 primary elements? I don't know if Chaska, but that's what I assume should happen. Let's go start taser team. Taser. Here's our overload. I don't think we should go for overload because Benny, we can bring whichever is, but who's gonna be our second pyro character, Electro? Like for that Electro, we can probably do Raiden Shogun or Kujisada. The pyro character, that's a bit of a problem. Yeah. Sure, I'll take your word for it. I don't have Chaska, so I can't really say what's optimal or not. Taser, not you. Taser. Oh, should we go for like a 4-element team for extra damage resistance? I don't know. We could. We could use Sucrose or Kazuha. Well, let's bring Kazuha. And then Zhongli, so that we don't die. Sure. I think Zhongli has a defense shred as well. Resistance shred, whatever. More damage. It's attack, so yeah, it does benefit both teams. I'm gonna switch to Nahida right off the bat. Okay.
みんながそばにいてくれれば傷なんて痛い
Oh, I didn't use my Akino skill. Crap.
Yeah. Yeah.
全部丸見えね知識をあなたにも
Use my Nahida skill properly, but it's fine.
全力攻撃だ。くらえ。 やっとささとは貫こうさやっはっさ
私のお家にいらっしゃ
And
い
you need to use the ult, but it's fine. You
Say
need the
so.
skills so you can save your energy.
とさ
The last three guys, I do want to save energy for like the next
さ
floor. Hope you guys don't see like me doing. I think I mentioned this earlier, but hope you guys don't see me like doing weird shit when I'm with my hand dragging, like me constantly touching my face or something. Which is not that embarrassing now that I think about it, but you know, if it's embarrassing, I wouldn't be able to think about it. Think of it, come up with it. You know, you get the point.
はあ頭突きはあヒーロー剣山くらえお披露目だ光り輝くがいい
More than that.
前ふっ天理チョーク
And we're good.
剣女盤石
行くよはあジャスティス
There we go. Well, it also depends on like, you know, if you have a range unit. I don't have range units. Also, if you have Chaska, so Chaska just wipes them out when they spawn. Have to like walk and use skills, and like it's fine. I got it like above the 3-star threshold. Try to get normal attack damage. I don't think Versa benefits from it, but our first team will.
福育の語り
みんなは俺が守れよっさやささはっふっ却下するささふっえいさ悪くない攻撃だ
手をつなぎ
Oh,
ま
there's
しょう
30 of
これ
them.
こそ
Okay.
知恵の伝道我に光を
Halfway through.
みんながそばにいてくれればキズ
What about specters is that they take a bit of time to die. Because they have a
全
death
部丸見え
animation.
ね
いやとさと
You gotta be careful with certain units because they do have a death damage.
貫
When they
こう
die, they explode.
私のお家にいらっしゃい
はっさ
There we go. The death damage shouldn't be a problem unless you are like under level.
風よそこだ岩山発球風の歌雲の意
吹き飛べジャ
I want to heat him. Pick him down.
ジャスティス
You mean like the second floor? Because it's electro damage bonus on the second half.
難攻不落
歌え僕の生もと行くよヒーロー剣山頭突きはあ突撃と
風よはっ岩山発球
行くよダーンダーン
There we go. And then I forgot what's in here. I remember the second half is the Jade Plume. The Jade Plume Terror Shroom.
手をつなぎましょう霧となって散りなさい
全力攻撃だせっよっとさふっはっささはっふっ凡庸だね
I probably should have used my ult before she died. Not my ult,
あ
my
なた
skill.
にも全部丸見え
That way I could have gotten the
我に光を
みんなは俺が守れはっさはっふっふっやっ
infusion.
せい
覚えたわよ。
くらえと権限
There. Not Power Infusion, my Bond of Life. I guess it is a Power Infusion. Just that the Power Infusion is linked to my Bond of Life.
これこそ
She just like,
知恵の
what?
伝
What?
道
What?
痛くしちゃう。
福育の語りみんながそばにいてくれるわ
And she did. Right, Japes and Perisher.
剣女盤石天理チョーク
You guys in Volani?
ヒーロー決断。
He is dying faster than I thought he would be.
借りなく時
光り輝くがいい。じゃじゃーん。
天道
Maybe
ここ
I
に
need
あ
to
る
use Fanfare if I'm not healing.
難攻不落
頭突き。ジャスティス。あはっ。はっ。はっ。
風天道万象岩山八九
フォークをたたえ。ドーン。突撃。
There we go. Probably one of the easier floor 11s so far. Oh, Goba! I thought I heard Gooba. So it's Xiangling. Yeah, but it is Xiangling makes sense. They're the classic anti-power creep combo. And my skin infection is flaring up again. Very cool. I might have to be right back. All few characters in a power damage bonus, so that's... Is that for Durin? That's for Mavuika and Xiangling. What is WP? The weapon? It's for... It looks good. It's not that good. You know, ER... He doesn't need ER. He only needs 40 energy. He does not need ER. He also doesn't need this. He just looks good with it. If I were to use something that actually fits him, probably, not this. It does benefit the health. Maybe this? Use up the health bonus. I don't know. The bonus is fine. Yeah, that's probably what I would use. But I have it on Chevius, because Chevius does heal. If anything with Mika? No, Mika's not using anything. Yeah, I would use it. I would use Rifle Reward. Yeah, just for good looking. You know, the brown gold, you know. I'll be right back. I need to treat my skin infection. Hold on. I have a lot of health problems, as you may know. Okay, I'm back. Anything? Leave comments. Okay, nope. I don't think so. Yeah, probably nothing new. Okay. Right.
花と酒を手に景
Between the
色を堪
rewards,
能
let's
し
do
よ
some
うと
unboxing. Okay, about these. And if only this wasn't a small number.
したが
We can check if Aino could use it. Or Llama. I know. Also about my friendship, in-game. In Genshin. I'm only missing, friendship for Sethos. I thought I got a flower. Oh, yeah, it's a flower. Like, we can certainly try, I just wouldn't keep this for long. Maybe. The game certainly likes it far more because it does have 3 ideal substats. Less energy to recharge it, but more EM. Whatever. Right. Play 12. Plunge attacks. Faressa, for sure. Faressa, maybe Durin? Does Durin's skill count as a plunge? I don't know. But Durin... No, not Durin. Faressa, for sure. Xian Yun plus Diluc. Maybe Xian Yun plus Klee now. I don't know. I think... What's his name? Kaza does count, I think? I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, you definitely need plunge. You can use freeze, but, you know, there's a plunge bonus right there. A freaking Handsome mech. I forgot what this is. It's a local legend, I'm sure. The power damage bonus, first half. Yeah, for this you do want Pyro. We haven't seen him yet, but all he does is that he has a crowd shield. I fought him once while helping someone. We don't really want to go mono Pyro without Linny. We can go Overload maybe. Well, there's this guy. Yeah, either Overload or like a mostly Pyro team. Or I guess Burning does work as well. Second half, Veressa, Kazuha. For these guys. I guess I would want Nahida and Zhongli. Nahida and Zhongli are mostly for the Phantasm. I don't know how to deal with this guy because I haven't really fought him before. I probably fought him before, but I just don't remember. And then for the first half, because I already have Nahida out, I'm gonna be using either Overload or just a primarily Pyro team. Let's try that first. There's no other character. I guess Toma does count. Toma can do off-field power damage. I don't know if Amber counts because her ult and skill, you know, she can trigger them off-field, but you know, I can prop out Emily, I guess. It's just that she won't be as good without Nikita. Actually, can I just do this? Bennett. And then... Wait. How would I want to do this? Like that. No, Bennett's gonna be a DPS. Yeah. I like that. And then for this, I can bring Llama. Where the hell is Llama? Llama's right here. Reason for that is with Llama we can trigger Hydro Bloom, not Hydro Bloom, Lunar Bloom for these guys, and then Versa can trigger Hyper Lunar Bloom. Yeah. I would normally bring Nahida on the second half, but Nahida needs to go in the first half for Emily. So yeah. I swear I'm gonna have like pressure, max health. Max health would help us survive, but the best offense is best defense is offense. So okay, it's a bunch of enemies.
全力攻撃だもう
霧となって散りなさい。私のお家にいらっしゃい。
Then snapshot with Xiangling.
食らいなさい。
Ow.
料理の時間だよ。
くらえへえ
全部丸見えね。せやややや。
I guess 41 enemies? Bennett doesn't have enough uptime for me to use his power
いてくれ
infusion.
るわ傷なんて
手をつなぎましょう。はっ、グオパー痛いよ。福井区の
So I
語
could
り。
stop getting hit, then that would help me.
くらえ
私のお家にいらっしゃい。
I think we might need a crowd control if we can't clear this in time.
や
みんなは俺が守れ燃えろ
熱々でしょ。
せえほっ
知識はあなたにも。師匠の技を食らいなさい。
And my ult just ran out. Okay.
我に光。
全力攻撃だへっくらえせえ燃えろ
私のお家にいらっしゃい。料理の時間。
みんながそばにいてくれるわ傷
話が通じないなら全部丸見えね。
け冒険だもん
福井区の語り。やっこれこそが知恵の伝道。
みんなは俺が守れせえ
手をつなぎましょう。はっ熱々でしょ。
くらえはっへっへっはっほっ燃えろ
私のお家にいらっしゃい。霧となって散りなさい。
全力攻撃だくらえへっはっいて燃えろ
全部丸見えね。師匠の技を食らいなさい。
くらえみんながそばにいて
知識はあなたにも。手をつなぎましょう。
燃えろ
福井区の語り。全部丸見えね。
せえ
これこそが知恵の伝道。手をつなぎましょう。
みんなは俺が守れくらえ
ふふせよ。霧となって散りなさい。知識はあなたにも。手をつなぎましょう。
Yeah, I really feel like we need crowd control.
よし出発
話が通じないなら叩くまででしょ。
Crowd control is fine, even without, you know, actual crowd control units because they spawn pretty close together.
私のお家にいらっしゃい。
Crap. Well, we can figure parry.
いつか
We need crowd control. Preventing. Off your power damage, so right here. X-ray. Maybe he could be our DPS because of his Hex-ray buff. And then... There's two options. We can either go for Fischl, or we can go for Mona. For Fischl, we get Overload. With Mona, we get Vape. Am I concerned about the Overload? Slightly. So let's not use Fischl. We're gonna use Mona. Because if Overload triggers, there's a chance, there's a chance the enemies might get pushed away, and that's not what we want. Skull damage increase. So how's the rotation gonna be? They're not infused with any element to begin with. So, Bennett sounding Mona venting.
みんながそばにいてくれるわ。
熱々でしょ。これが運命です。
逃げようなんて思わないでよね。足元に気をつけて。はあ。
全力攻撃だ。
料理の時間だよ。話が通じ。運命よ。水面に
Okay, I was supposed to use my skill first.
風だ。
And then you want to normal attack a bit with Mona so that you can extend her Omen.
みんながそばにいてくれるわ。
師匠の技を食らいなさい。水中玄関、運命よ。ここにいでよ。
逃げようなんて思わないでよね。
I don't know if it matters if the enemies died fast enough.
みんなは俺が守れ。燃えろ。
話が通じないなら叩くまでです。これが運命です。運命よ。水面に映るのです。
風だ。一緒に遊ぼうよ。はあ。
全力攻撃だ。せー。
But that's just inmate wouldn't get captured on my own.
水中玄関、運命よ。ここにいでよ。
逃げようなんて思わないでよね。ふう。
Are you getting full damage?
一緒に遊ぼうよ。
みんながそばにいてくれるわ。絆。
話が通じないなら叩く。運命の虚栄。運命には逆らいません。
I think we're doing better.
風だ。ここだよ。はあ。足元に気をつけて。
みんなは俺が守れ。
熱々でしょ。水中玄関、これが運命です。
逃げようなんて思わないでよね。ふう。
The one tip for Venti is that after you use his skill, you can spam left click to like finish the animation early. So that's gonna save you some time and subsequently DPS.
師匠の技を食らいなさい。運命よ。
I'm
こ
gonna
こ
use my
にい
skill
でよ。
first.
運命よ。水面に映るの。
風だ。ふう。
I thought there was one more Sin Mage. Oh, it's not the Sin Mage, that's why. Okay.
一緒に遊ぼうよ。
みんなは俺が守れ。
話が通じないなら叩くまでで。水中玄関、運命には逆らいません。
逃げようなんて思わないでよね。ここだよ。はあ。足元に気をつけて。
みんながそばにいてくれるわ。
熱々でし
So
ょ。
the enemies aren't dying, and that's why we don't have enough energy.
風だ。ふう。乱暴だな。一緒に遊ぼうよ。
There we go. It's certainly better, but not good. I think we lost a bit of time because of the crowd control not gathering all the Sin Mages. Could I have done it better? One problem is that Bennett. That's rated national, so you're not getting the benefit from the cycle. You're just beefing it out with like sheer raw damage. So, reset. Does it reset the first half as well? Crap. Well.
風の歌雲の行くごと
迷える者よ
天理チョーク剣女盤石
I don't really need to use Llama. Llama's just there for extra damage. Because Llama shines in the second floor when there's Hydra Phantasms.
難攻不落
行け
天道ここにあり岩山八九 せいはっ
Maybe Llama was a bad idea.
ほれ難攻不落
掃除の加護
Okay. Yeah, I don't have the heat on the first half anymore, so I can bring the heat on the second half. First half. Can I look at Mona again? I want to see if I'm using her right. Where do I see Hexer? Is it here? Yeah. Huh, I thought we were supposed to use her skill somewhere, I forgot. I think you're supposed to use her skill and then her ult or something. Oh. I guess it doesn't matter. In that case, I can just use ult and skill in that case. Skill damage. Okay. I don't know if there is a way to like better crowd control them other than Venti. I guess Kazuha would work, but I want Kazuha for plunge bonus on the second half. Sucrose? Sucrose would be more controllable. Because Venti also includes the bats, I think. When he's up against the Sicilians.
みんなは俺が守れ
師匠の技を食らいなさい運命よここにいでよ
逃げようなんて思わないでよねふうおっふっはあお一緒に遊ぼうよ
全力攻撃だくらえ
運命には逆らえません運命よ水面に映るのです話が通じないなら叩くまで
風だ足元に気をつけてはあ
がそばにいてくれればき
Okay.
ここだよ。逃げようなんて思わないでよね。
師匠の技を食らいなさい。
That way, when a Susume is spawned in, that happens.
運命の巨
走るより
みんなは俺が守れ。
大ウオパー火を
風だ。一緒に遊ぼうよ。
運命にも逆らえません。はっ料理の時間。
ここだよ。
みんながそばに。
逃げようなんて思わないでよね。足元に気をつけて。
これが運命です。運命が水面に映るのです。はっ
全力攻撃だ。
話が通じないなら
風だ。一緒に遊ぼうよ。おはあここだよ。
みんなは俺が守れ。くらえ。
熱々でしょ。運命には逆らえません。運命の巨栄。
逃げようなんて思わないでよね。足元に気をつけて。はあ走るよ。お
みんながそばにいてくれれば。
これが運命です。話が通じないなら叩くま
風だ。ふうはっおはあはったお
全力攻撃だ。燃えろ。
ウオパー
一緒に遊ぼうよ。
師匠の技を食らいなさい。
Die, Vini, die, thank you.
運命には逆らえません。水中玄関。
逃げようなんて思わないでよね。ふうはっはあお
くらえ。みんなは俺が守れ。
運命の巨栄。これが運命です。話が通じな
I
い
think the
な
ult went away.
ら叩くま
風だ。ふっ足元に
Okay, I think that was slightly faster because of the Susumes. Okay, hopefully this ends better than last time.
知識はあなたにもドーン突撃行くよ。そりゃはヒーロー見参。
もみちばを散らまく惜しみ。
君の負けだよ。突撃頭突き吹きのべ
前そこだ。天理チョーク。
Oh yeah, this cycle has a swirl bonus. I just remembered.
ジャスティス頭突きジャスティ
風よ。
ス覚えたわよ。
剣女盤石。
行くよ。ヒーロー見参。くら
はっそこだ。
え痛くしちゃうかも。突撃くらえ
風よ。はっ
You dead yet?
全部丸見えね。
雲がく借りなく時。
ヒーロー見参。ドーンドーンはっ
前
私のお家にいらっしゃい。はり
天道万象。難攻不落。
はっはっ頭突きそりゃ突撃
それ。剣女盤石。
ドーンヒーロー見参。
Come on.
頭突き
I really hate how Versus sometimes just misses.
くらえ
風よはっ
知識はあなたにも。はっヒーロー剣山えいはっ
はっせいふっ
痛くしちゃ
天道ここにあり
You get 1 star.
難攻不落
はっ行くよ。そりゃヒーロー剣山。
Okay. Next floor. EM health. Both sides benefit from EM. I forgot what enemies are in here.
武力行使の許可を
熱々嫌だ。
燃えろみんながそばにいてくれれば傷なんて痛まない
運命よここにいでよ。運命よ
一緒に遊ぼうよ。
料理の
Christ,
手を
my
つけ
enemy.
て。
逃げようなんて思わないでよね。ふう。たはあたふっ
運命の巨栄
みんなは俺が守れせい
ルオパー火よ
風だ。一緒に遊ぼうよ。はあた
話が通じないなら運命には逆らいません。水中弦が
は
痛え全力攻撃だふっ燃えろ
料理の時間だよ。
逃げようなんて思わないでよね。ここだよ。
Oh, man, wait, just as I was about to cast it again.
運命の巨栄
みんながそばにいてまたかわせなかったくらえ
一緒に遊ぼうよ。風だ。ふっおはあ
燃えろ全力攻撃だ
師匠の技を食らいなさい。運命には逆らいません。水中弦が
逃げようなんて思わない
Yeah, at
で
least
よ
we can
ね。
get one cycle right this time.
おはあ
みんなは俺が守れ
運命よここにいでよ。運命よ水面に映るのです。
Fall in, please.
話
Thank
が
you.
通じないなら
風だ。はったはっおふっはあ
There we go. We got the first half with 3 stars this time. So we have a higher chance of getting a star. Getting 2 or 3 stars here. And Kaza right off the bat.
もみちが散らまく惜しみ
Just either get hit.
剣女盤石
頭突き突撃はっヒーロー剣
はっせいそこ
山。私のお家にいらっしゃい。
天理チョーク難攻不落
行くよ。ヒーロー剣山かなえはっヒーロー剣山はっ頭突きはっジャスティ
マイはっ
We lost the star.
剣女盤石
ス行くよ。ジャスティ
はっせいそこ
スはびこりなさい。知識はあなたにも。
天道ここにあり雲が借りなく時
痛くしちゃうかも。行くよ。突撃ドーンドーン突撃
風よそこ
覚えた。
Oh crap. I should have used the rest of
岩
his ult.
山八九
頭突き突撃
マイは
はびこりなさい。
っはっ
突撃私のお家にいらっしゃい。
天理チョーク 難攻不落。はっはっ、そこだ。
行くよ。はーっ、突撃。たーっ、
前へ。
痛くしちゃ。
岩山八九。
ドーン。ヒーロー剣山。
風よ。はっ。もみちが散らん。せっ。
超必殺ハンマー。知識はあなたにもはびこりな。
天道ここにあり。剣女盤石。はっ、それ。ふっ。
突撃。ドーン。行くよ。突撃。
前へ。そこだ。
ふふ。
難攻不落。
頭突き。
No! We were like 2 seconds away from getting 2 stars. Crap. Well, let's continue. Yeah, okay, great. I forgot about Twitter again. Oh, right! You again.
これが運命です。運命。よっち。ほい。熱々でしょ。
逃げようなんて思わないでよね。ここだよ。ほはあふっふっと一緒に遊ぼうよ。
いて、みんなは俺が守れ。燃えろ。
はっ。料理の時間。
足元に気をつけて。わあ、僕ばかり攻撃しないでよ。ここだよ。
運命よ。水面に映る。
Now we need Pyro.
みんながそばにいてくれるわ。傷なんて痛まない。くらえ。燃えろ。
ウオパー。火を吹け。師匠の技。運命よ。ここにいでよ。
風だ。足元に気
You
を
want
つけて。
to hit normal attack 4 times with Mona, but I'm not going to do it. If you time it right, you can do 3. I don't know what the timing is, so I'm not going to try 3.
みんなは俺が守れ。せえ。燃えろ。
水中弦。熱
Come
々
on,
でしょ。
Xiangling. Give me your energy!
よし。
There we go.
はっ。
I don't know if we got the ult buff from in
運命
it.
よ。
逃げようなんて思わな
I
いでよね。
also couldn't cast a skill for some reason.
ふっ
For Mona.
はあ走ってく。
サンキュー。
What? Okay, we're only on the first half. We can retry. It's okay. That's my secret. I'm always crying and angry. I don't know.
みんながそばにいてくれるわ。傷なんて痛まない。せえ。燃えろ。ね。
これが運命です。水中弦が。よっ。料理の時間だよ。
Give me energy!
話が通じないなら。
Okay. How am I gonna do this? Because for some fucking reason, Xiangling on her energy recharge set cannot get enough energy. Fucking hell.
みんなは俺が守れ。くらえ。へっへっ。燃えろ。ね。
運命の虚栄。運命よ。ここにいでよ。痛いよ。
I'm just gonna use it.
師匠の技を食らいなさい。
Oh, and now my Bennett ult is up.
ウオパー。
風だ。ここだよ。ほった
燃えろ。みんなは俺が守れ。
Come on.
話が通じないなら。
せえ。へっ。ね。
これが運命です。運命が水面に映るのです。
逃げようなんて思わないでよね。ここだよ。ほったはっはあ一緒に遊ぼうよ。
みんながそばにいてくれるわ。 傷なんて痛ま
料理の時間だよ。師匠の技、運命よ、ここにいでよ。水中言語。
風だここだよ。はっふっはったはっほはっ
I missed a cycle apparently.
全力攻撃だ。せい
熱々でしょ。
My she deserves an infinity again. Come on. Yes, we got it.
逃げようなんて思わないでよね。
Uh-oh. Please don't attack me, please don't attack me, please don't attack me, please don't attack me, please don't attack me.
みんなは俺が守れ。
いや、料理の時間だよ。
一緒に遊ぼうよ。
運命の共演。
燃えろ。
これが運命です。話が通じないなら叩く。
風だ
みんながそばにいてくれるわ。傷なんて痛まな
Yeah.
い。
We still have 3 stars. I got an achievement. I don't know what I got. What's in here again? It's the local legend thing, right?
覚えたわよ。吹き飛べ。ダイビングヒップ。大火弾おろし。見ててよ。
It's meant to be physical damage? No. Why could you Geo?
私のお家にいらっしゃい。痛く突撃。くらえ。はっ。超必殺ハンマー。くらえ。行くよ。突撃。ダイビングヒップ。頭突き。はー。
剣女盤石。はっそれ。
ダイビングヒップ。吹き飛べ。大火弾おろし。
Oh, it shoot us full up.
突撃。頭突き。はー。はー。
風の歌、雲の行くごと。
はびこりなきゃ。彼しぼむとき。吹き飛べ。は
岩山八九。
ダイビングヒップ。ドーン。ヒーロー決断。はっ。ジャスティス。
風よ。はっ
Stop to use her ult
頭
again.
突き。ジャスティス。くらえ。
天道、ここにある。難攻不落。マイヤ。
吹き飛べ。ダーン。は大火弾おろし。ダイビングヒップ。はジャスティス。
はっそれ。剣女盤石。
ジャスティス。ダーン。やっ。ダーン。吹き飛べ。ダーン。見ててよ。
岩山八九。
吹き飛べ。
マイヤ。はっ
ジャスティス。行くよ。ヒーロー決断。どう。くらえ。ジャスティス。吹き飛べ。
風よ。ふっはっ難攻不落。天道万象。
超必殺ハンマー。はダイビング
The,
ヒ
the
ップ。
strat here would be to use Johnny's ult right when his shield is up.
認めたくないよ。
はっはっせい。マイヤ。はっはっそれ。まだ。
There we go. I don't think I would have gotten 2 stars, but, you know, 1 star before. That's fine. Good enough for me. Like Imaginarium Theater, before that, let's clean the rewards. The strat for there would have been to use your Zhongli ult when he has his shield up and skill. That depletes most of his Geo ward. Then use your Versa Plunge or Ito Plunge. Spam, and then you use your skills when his shield is down. Noelle would have... Yeah, Noelle would have worked as well, but I don't think Noelle would have worked as well in the previous... Yeah, Noelle wouldn't have worked in the first floor. Okay. What achievement did I get? Defeat a super heavy land order cannot fortress that has overheated and become mobilized at least 2 times. I didn't get this the first time because I killed it too fast. Pin boss as I guess they just want you to learn the mechanics of the new boss. If I can go there, Genshin wouldn't lag. It's this boss right here. Okay, I have that as well. I'm gonna, you know what? Before we do Imaginarium Theater, I'm gonna go spin my resin on that Stygian Onslaught. I haven't showed off Stygian Onslaught yet, but this cycle it's well, it's interesting to say the least. We have a boss that can be cheesed with Jean and Amber, and Zhongli and Geo Traveler, depending on how you want to do it. I'm just gonna start it. This is my best record, 98 seconds. I probably could push it like a few seconds higher or faster, you know. It's actually the fastest Stygian Onslaught we've had. Yeah, we'll go into them presently. Over them, not into them. The first boss is the Inquisitus Baptist. I think he's the same, at least in the hard mode, not like, you know, the harder game modes. I use Freeze because he has Electro, Pyro, and Hydro. Electro is weak to Cryo. Pyro is weak to Hydro, and then Hydro is also weak to, well, Cryo. So that's why it's a Freeze team. You can use other teams. For example, Electro can also break under Dendro. Hydro doesn't break that fast under Dendro. But yeah. Hydro is actually the hardest element to break the shield of. I guess you can use Pyro, but you know, there's a straight up Pyro here, so you probably shouldn't. Hydro and Cryo, that's the best match. Battle Hardened Ictomisaurus, I don't know if he's originally a boss anywhere. His name is like a local legend, but I don't remember fighting him, unless I just haven't like activated him. And then this boss, you know, it's your usual plunge boss. Let's start here. I don't think I'll be setting any records today because you know, I did do it a fair bit before. And also I'm streaming, so the ping and lag is gonna be worse. Do like one rotation, and then he's gonna do this, and you just want to go around and beat up these things. And there we go. Yeah, I guess it does that as well. If that happens, you're gonna use Cryo, but you know, I'm just gonna clear it. And of course, he just keeps having his shield up. Yeah, he should have used Cryo. I should have used Cryo there. I don't think I would have gotten a new record, given that he was able to put up a shield. Like that. Bad. Okay. Next boss, we have the Battle Hardened Ictomisaurus. People have been able to cheese this boss by, you know, Jean and Amber. Amber's used for breaking his cryo shield, and then Jean is used for fall damage. Same with Zhongli and Geo Traveler. They both are for fall damage. I haven't figured out a way to deal with this boss without using Zhongli and Geo Traveler and Jean. I could have done it faster, but I heard it's like hard to learn. Well, it's more like I just can't be asked to learn it. But here's how you do it. I have my Akinu is my main DPS. Radiant Shogun is there for overload. It's extra damage while I don't have my other things set up. When this happens, I crack the shield. I think I can do this faster if I gave Fischl sacrificial instead of stringless. Because if I had sacrificial, then I can use her ult and not her her skill early. You know, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do just that right now. And not my bad. Okay, let's go out. I'm gonna give Fischl sacrificial. Get it? Fischl sacrificial. I'm gonna see if I can bring anyone to do menacing with me, because menacing is the last difficulty you can co-op with. On. Can I change my characters here? Because if I could, then I could have just done that in there. Yeah, I think I could have done it here. Official. No, I can't. Can I? I can. Official. Yeah, it's sacrificial. Who is sacrificial? Yona. The Trinos is only refinement 3. Huh. Thought it had higher. Yeah, this should be easier now. Probably don't even need to well, we'll see what happens.
権限
姿を見せよ。
逃げ道はありません。
燃えよ。そこだ。
貫こう。
裁きの怒り。
ほれ。いや、そこだ。下がれ。ほれ。
Yeah, it's slightly faster sacrificial because I can get her skill up earlier. I think I can get it like 1 second faster if I don't miss my Yanfei heavy attack, because I keep forgetting it. He doesn't drop immediately. Oh, that's fine. Let's try again. This time I just don't with my Yanfei charge attack. Let me guess, Jean or Zhongli or Dear Traveler? Just once again, I just can't be arsed to learn. I'll try that again. I think I messed up somehow. Yeah, I messed up when he had his shield up.
権限
姿を見。
逃げ道はあります。
燃えよ。くらえ。
よっ貫こう。
そこだ。
見切りました。
断罪の名によ。はは。トン。さあ。は。ほれ。燃えよ。くらえ。
いや。
Nope, still slower. Probably just a matter of crit. I should down 3 seconds, I'll take it. Let's see. One more boss, but I do want to go condense first. I actually have a fragile, it's fine. Turn. Okay. Yeah, I saw it, but I just can't be arsed to learn it. This guy, you know, it's your usual boss that's in Fontaine. Nothing different, at least up to hard level.
覚えたわよ。
燃えろ。
頭突き。ジャスティス。
You have to use your regular skills until he starts his gravity shield. When that happens, you can start, you know, doing fun attacks. What's that?
吹き飛べ。ダーン。ダーン。行くよ。いや、やりづらい。超必殺ハンマー。
Yeah, not hard. Oop, no, not that, not that. Fragile. Bad, 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 bad. Okay. Got a good one. You know, I'll take that, you know. That's how relic farming is, or artifact farming. What do you mean I've also started Imaginarium? I've been mentioning it for like the past 10 minutes. Not 10, but like 6 maybe. Anyway, there's that. Right. Imaginarium Theater. Oh, I only used 2. I guess I'll use more when I go condense. There we go. I keep forgetting to show you guys. I've been holding off on this because I believe on the last version, like 5.7 or something, I actually claimed a bunch of the new Seelie teapot decorations by accident, and I never got to show you guys, and so I've just been holding off since version 6 or something. What?
この童貞
Seelie teapot? Because you do get, you know, like resin, you do get more heroes with. So free, there's new decorations. You also get Primo gems from Seelie teapot if you get the set bonuses. And there's a new decoration. You have soft glow stamen. I don't know which decoration it is, but they just added this system. You had to like input how many you wanted to buy before. Now it's just set to 20 now. So like I bought 20 right off the bat. I could probably like check my backpack to see like what I have of like 20, and that's the item that I got in bulk by accident. Gleam and glow. Okay, so this is as you can tell, it's a lot of these are from Nod-Krai, especially this one. Yep, we had a minigame frigate. Bunch of baguettes. Can't tell what that is. Utility pocket detector. It's like a metal detector in your pocket. Gold Master Supreme. It's one of those like shawarma? No, not shawarma. Kebab? I don't know. It's a rotisserie chicken. That's it. And that's it. That's a Nod-Krai thing. Nod-Krai. Nod-Krai. Okay. Okay. I swear there's more.
童
But
貞に
yeah, that's it. You can also like plant plants. You don't have to like build on your own. Like, hold on, F7. Oh, that's new. Okay, so I guess they changed it to like let you like rotate stuff more easily. So here's what you do. You just get the required furnishings and then you just plop it down. Like you just once you have the furnishings, you just press this button, and then it lets you control a bunch of furnishings. So, for example, there's this one. I forgot what it gives, but we can look at it. It is a Soul Trail camp inside. I forgot which one it is. But it's in here. As you can tell, if you have the character and also once you finish the set, you can invite companions here. And then each of them gives like 20 Primo Gems, some Mora, or like XP, and like what's the word? Talent books, and the elemental crystals for sending them. Okay, I have this somewhere. I think it's here. Yeah, it's that one. This one. It's that one. I don't know if I have a set that I can. Okay, that was weird. I think just wanted. I can see if I can invite any characters here. That way you'll know if this set has anything to do. Yeah, so once you have, for example, this Halo Troll Camp, you can have characters inside Serenity Pot, for example, Amber, Sucrose, Klee, Beto, and Alloy for this one. And then they will be here, and then they will like have some dialogues. Once you finish speaking to them, they'll give you the rewards. So there are Primo Gems. Don't say there aren't any. There's some, other things you can get from Serenity Pot. You don't have to be a master builder to, do this game mode. Also, for like completing certain objectives, you do get Primo Gems. It's just a long time ago. What do you mean you're good? It's easy. It's a few clicks. Like even Serenity Pot is easier to do than events, I would say. So not hard at all. And what do we get? Oh, I forgot to check it. Ah, crap. Well, I did remember to check it. I just clicked. Character. Artifacts. Woo! This is a crit, but oh no, it's a small defense. Crap. Oh well. If you wanted to, you can also have all your stations here. You can have the forge right there. You can have the cooking station. It's indoors for me, but you can put it outside. You can have the transmutation table here. So you can have like all 3 stations like lined up right here, so you don't have to go into any city to do it. Let me do my lockbox. Okay, there's more, but I'm streaming. I should save those for later. Right, Imaginarium Theater. I have to go back here first. Right. Also, you can talk to characters inside Serenity Pot, depending on your relationship level, friendship level. There's like 3 dialogues. 3 sets of dialogues. There's like multiple branching paths you can take. Usually the last one you unlock is like the most intimate. Let me just double here. For example, some characters you basically are like asked how to invade. Or like to like imagine a certain scenario with them. Was that tea set there before? Okay. These were Hexarray. He's getting buffed again next update because of a Hexarray artifact set. That's getting introduced. Not doing Greener mode, we're doing hard mode. The only one I don't have is Chaska. I'm gonna use their Seelie and their Klee because, I have a better weapon, but she has artifacts. And I bet it's probably better. Yep. Their Seelie's better. Diona's better, but I do want to change her back to sacrificial. Sucrose. My sucrose is okay. Lower artifact, lower weapon level, and like maybe like Aster artifacts, but I have constellations, so right. 2 Hexarray characters. Yeah, we can just bring Hexarray. Luke, nah. The average person showers for half an hour, so, you know, you'll probably be back by then. Probably. Let's see, who else? Xiangling. Sayu's fun, but I don't know if I should invite Sayu. We can only do Overload if we bring in Fischl. But I don't know, I shouldn't bring Cheverus. 1, 2. I think we should bring Skirker's Scaffier because there's not much Hydro-Cry action going on. Don't need to bring G because there's a Farina. Damn. Do I still have Yanfei built? I do. Who else? I guess I can have some support units. Two more. We only have Venti as an annual DPS, so I don't need to bring her name. Hatsune Miku, fuck it. I could probably bring Diluc. Diluc has one of the higher talent levels in my team, but I would need Xian Yun for it. Those are just the support units. Alright, hopefully I don't do anything wrong. Ooh, we can get buffs early, so let's get those. When power triggers melts, unleashes Frostfall, dealing eerie cryo damage. When cryo and triggers melt, deals eerie power damage. Okay. I think I have a balanced mix of characters. We have less on Anima, but that's fine. We're going to swirl, gets a stack for 6 seconds, increases their damage and crit damage by 12%, and can stack up to 3 times. Get another buff for more characters. Let's see. Maybe takes crit damage every second. Or recover stamina. Recover stamina and get crowd control. Both sound good. I'll get the first one because crowd control is good, yes, but the problem is this part gets wasted if it's a single enemy. Also, like, it doesn't say how big the range is for drawing in enemies. So I would get this one instead. What is these? Hold on. Let's get a power character. Our keynote.
安心して任せたまえ。
Okay, so we can either choose fight against Max or Wild. I'm thinking about who I should say for bosses. One Ganyu for him. One Arlecchino or Klee for the 2 other bosses. I guess I can use Chaska, but sparingly. play Bennett. Diona I can use early. I would want to use Diona before set Lali because Diona is a weaker shielder. Diona, Klee, Sucrose, crap. I don't want to use Arlecchino, but it's only the first battle, so it's not going to be hard. Diona, Sucrose. I have too many DPSs right now. I should have chose Xiangling, but if I chose Xiangling, then I would have to pair her with Bennett anyway. I guess I could use Arlecchino first. Arlecchino, Sucrose, Diona, and one Gouda character. Diona, Sucrose, Diona. I said Diona twice. Ah, crap. No, let's just stick to Lali. We can split them up later. We don't mess up. At least not too bad.
却下する
7号式モジュール6308式ユニット吸引テスト開始さあ働きなさい悪用の力を思い知りなさいこう出撃
つぶっふっさはっふっはっ貫こう
安全距離確認6308式ユニット
Here we go. Again, it's the first chamber. It's not hard. Ooh, Ganyu or Venti? Both are good. I need Ganyu for the second boss, so maybe you should get her first. Let's get a character. We really need characters. Ayaka and Layla. We have two shielders. Let's get a DPS. Okay, let's get a support.
頭が空っぽ
The cash, don't need it.
気分
I'm not crying these or these guys. We can use Arlecchino again. So, Arlecchino, Sucrose. Is Layla and Diona? Yeah.
権限
無双の風シミュレート吸引テスト開始飲みすぎだよ私は極寒私の意のままに
はっつぶっやっふっふっつぶっととはっ貫こう
安全距離確認怖がらないで
よっやっふっつぶっはっ
Go. Ooh, let's get Xiangling. I'm gonna use her for the bosses. Let's get a power stroll off. And then I can get another character, but I'm gonna get a buff, I think. So Melf damage increase and increases AoE. Or increase. I'm gonna get the first buff. Because that is guaranteed. This one, I have to trigger more reactions during that time, during melt reaction. So if I have a stroll unit or something, that's not gonna trigger. boss. Should advantage, makes sense. We're gonna take Layla this time. Layla, Klee Layla. Bosses are there? Yeah, I don't want Bennett or Xiangling for this guy, so I'm just gonna do this. Okay, we're good. I don't have Hex Ray though.
料理の時呼びかけに応える星たちよ全部ドカーンやいほいへいやいへへはあ熱々でしょ完成
くらえみんながそばにいてく
へいドッカー花火はじけろやいや話が通じないなら極寒私の命おおへへはややへいはだっただへいははやボンボン爆弾星のご加護はやいははへへはやへい全部ドカーン
I don't think I can join in time. I can retry? I can probably do it if I've set up my cycles better. Let's restart. Try again.
全力攻撃だ
はあ料理の時怖がらないで完成ドッカー花火やいはじけろはあやほへいほうは
Lead into my
いた
せいみんながそばにいてくれるわ絆
師匠の技を食らいなさ全部ドカーンよいしょへいへいややいははやうえはあや極寒邪魔しないで
燃えろ
熱々でしょはやいほうはあ
全力攻撃だせい
星のご加護を話が通じないなら叩く火力全開
Yeah, no, we're not gonna restart.
ほうはあほいやいへい
It's because we couldn't. Yeah, we couldn't apply enough cryo for the reactions. Okay. Please recache it. Let's get an evolution, I think. We should save it. I don't know how evolution works, to be honest. These are easily grouped. We don't have a animal unit. Well, we do have an animal unit, but not for crowd control. We do have a bow unit. Yeah, I feel like we could use Ganyu here. Ganyu... Mona... Lolly... Ah, we really need more characters. So, Ganyu... Mona, Seelie. I want to use Klee for the boss. I guess I could use Yoimiya. Or Yanfei, probably Yoimiya. Yeah, let's take Klee out. Okay.
風雪の縮図運命ここにいでよ水中でストラリーリッツパパこうよ包み目はい全部ドカーン
fucking so good. Okay, we got it. Let's get. We need more supports. Let's get a companion. We really need characters. Crowd control. Buffs. Let's get this one. Consume health. Let's not do that. Feel Firestone Unleash because on characters have lots of type to damage stone armor if wind less than 5 Let's get the second one. We don't have Reina, so we don't want to consume health. Get another character. Aka. I guess we need more support, so let's get Fischl. Okay. Battle. Cryo advantage. I don't save Ganyu, so Charlotte. 1, 2. Crap. Do that. So we're gonna do this side. Mona, Charlotte. Yeah, I can do these 4. So Mona, Charlotte, Fischl, and Lynette. DPS is going to be Mona because she does get charge attack bonuses on her normal attacks. Okay. Looks like you can do it in time. I hope you can. We definitely get the regular gold. Just not sure about the extra gold. Yeah, I can do it. I hope. Okay, we got it. Next, country. The boss, you can get a companion. Let's get a companion. Kazuha, or let's get Kazuha. We need more supports. And buffs, but we don't have enough. Board advantage, which is why I wanted to save Ganyu. Also, I bring it alongside Ganyu. So, Ganyu. Fischl, sure. I do want a cryo character. The problem is we aren't going to proc enough cryo. Linny would work. Lynette, sorry. Kaza would work, not ideal though. She would be better than Jesus Christ, I'm having a stroke here. I guess Venti. Because I do want to keep the cryo status on the enemies, that way we can do constant crits on it. Sure.
瑠璃のように落ちなさい。
風の中雲の行くごと
シャルロットが補導します。
Damn you. Damn you. Let's restart. Okay, so let's use the skill first, and then we just go straight to Kaza.
部外者禁止。
雲が
So
借
we
り
can
なく
proc
この仕事は排除するべきですね。決戦お願いします。はっ。やっ。せっ。はっ。
逃げようなんて思わないでよね。はったおはあ
Oh right, I don't have Hexray.
風
Crap.
よ
I don't have Hexray for Venti's Infusion. Could we use Venti early then? Let's use Venti early so that the boss doesn't think I'm higher than it and it doesn't start flying that way.
おさわりき。
風だ足元に気をつけて
はい、チーズ。ガンオーテイ君のために。
It flies anyway.
もみちは散らまく惜しみ
特ダネよ。どうぞね。
ここだよ
相関化粧。風雪の縮図。
一緒に遊ぼうよ
おさわり禁止。はい、チーズ。
はっせいはっ
逃げようなんて思わないでよねここだよ
せっ。
まい
瑠璃のように落ちなさい。真実至上。相関化粧。
I think I got it stunned
足りな
early.
く時
ポーズお願いします。
足元に気をつけて
風雪の縮図。
はっはっ
特ダネよ。はい、チ。おさわり禁止。
逃げようなんて思わないでよね
Climb
この
up
仕
here,
事は
probably.
排除するべきですね。そう。
まい
Okay, how can we improve? Can we use Chaska to just constantly snipe it? I don't think it would target the wings. I think Charlotte is the weak link here. Could use our ult first, maybe?
ガンオーテイ君のために。
風だ一緒に遊ぼうよ
真実至上。やっ。
もみちは散らまく惜しみ ない。そこ
足元に気をつけ。この仕事は排除するべきですね。
How did that hit me?
雲の行くごと。
ポーズお願いします。
風だ。ここだよ。相関化粧。元王帝君のために部外者禁止。
真実至上です。
はっ。
逃げようなんて思わないでよね。
I think I'm doing worse than before.
せい。
お触り禁止。
Maybe I should use a different team. Haskell does have a bow. And she is a newer unit, so maybe that can make a difference. Chaska, Michelle, Charlotte. I would need a power unit to maximize her. Something sounding.
師匠の技を食らいなさい。徳田だよ。
飛ぶか消え失せろ。
I thought I shot it down!
切り裂きの。お願いします。
Yeah, Chatka is faster.
全弾発射。
万歳の
I think I shut down her skill by fast rendering it.
シャルロットが。
今だ今だ。
お嬢様の仰せのままに。
ルオパー。先生お願いします。
今だ。
You got him within the time limit, Jesus Christ. Let's get there. Your companion or a buff? Sure. Yanfei for power DPS.
外勤はまた別料金
You
だ。
get a buff or companion. Companion's Ayaka. So Wilson gives an advantage. If only we had Yoimiya for that guy. Numanzia. Only Lunette has Numanzia. Daigarian. I can use Chaska here. Chaska, and then I can bring Ganyu for ult and also the elements. I guess I can do one. No, we already have Ganyu. We have too many animal units. That's the problem. And this background. Is this background new? With Durin? I wonder. Okay, so Chaska. Now I'm thinking if I should use Chaska for the Glutton's King. And Dea, Ganyu. Good Kazuo, just in case I need a limit for the final boss.
この仕事は
I thought her ult extends her Night Storm duration.
雲なく借りなく時
I guess not.
ロックオンチレやるか
Go. Yes, good job. Yeah. The final boss. So we can get more buffs. We're going for Pyro, so let's get this one instead. Companion, yeah. We can refresh, see if we can get something buff for Power Swirl. Uses Firestone damage based on the number of power enemy units in the party, so that's like 100%. Each character, so that's 16%, yeah, 64% in total. Shortened by 1 second, that's neat. His opponents increases power or ammo resistance by 5% for 8 seconds. That's not much. How many stacks can do me? Let's see. Let's just get this one. Get an evolution again. Not evolution. Nah. Alright. Yoimiya. Yeah, it could be fine. Get it for buffing. Yeah, true units for crowd control. Not crowd control, swirl for the buffs. And also, like animal shred, and also with the animal resonance, we get more movement speed and stamina consumption decreasing. It actually reduces cooldown by 5%, but 5% is not much. Don't recall that being a thing. Is it new?
雲の行くごとみんなは俺が守れ燃える
Earlier.
一緒に遊ぼう
Actually, no, I could use Bennett's ult when he has the things on the ground. Because he's our only power AoE damage. Right.
雲なく借りなく時
逃げようなんて思わないでよね
せい
Why wouldn't let me use my abilities earlier?
みんながそばにいてくれるわ絆はっ
I didn't mean to use my skill. Crap. I meant to use my ult and then my skill. Let's restart. I also had the bug earlier where I couldn't switch characters for some reason.
風の歌雲の行くごと
風だ
またか燃えろ
Fine, I can take a bit of damage of this as long as he doesn't hit me again.
全力攻撃だせいはっはっ
ここだよ
くらえへっいっせいへっ風よ
Crap.
逃げようなんて思わないでよね
That didn't hit! Well, I guess since he's ult targeting isn't as good as I thought it would be. I guess that did.
みんながそばにいてくれるわ
一緒に遊ぼうよ
はいはっ雲なく借りなく時はっくらえ
I missed!
風だ
Crap. But Shaska would have been a good choice here. Because you can keep hitting him even when he's doing that spin attack. Let's reset. Okay. Not optimize anything. You know what? Let's try using Bennett's ult early.
いいくらね
I think that's what we need.
みんなは俺が守れ。もみちは散らまく惜しみ。
逃げようなんて思わないでよね。
花火に行くでやっそりゃほなせいへいやっやっき
ここだよ。
I guess Power Swirl does can also break the
風よ。はっ。
足元に気をつけて。風。
みんながそばにいてくれるわ。
祭りの開始や火の用心さあはっへっせせいやそりゃおっと
そこだ。
一緒に遊ぼうよ。
風の雲の行くごと。全力攻撃。
逃げようなんて思わないでよね。ここだよ。
生やへっやっさあは今のなし
Stop doing the spin attack! Jesus Christ.
いやそりゃやっき
風よ。そこだ。
Jesus Christ!
足元に気をつけて。
言ってるでそりゃせやってはあ
みんなは俺が守れ。せい。
風だ。ここだよ。
はっ。
祭りの開始や花火見いひんおっと
We were slightly faster, but still not good enough. I think I need Chaska. But rewind, how far is that gonna bring me? No, yeah, let's bring Chaska out for this one. We can pick someone else. Get a buff. Get the buff later. Ganyu, Day, and the 2 power units maybe for this one. I'm gonna do the mechs because the mechs are probably weaker, but there's more of them. Okay, so Ganyu, you guys, and Dea. We proc Swirl first. Yeah.
風雪の縮図
雲の
Doing this with echoes.
借りなく時。行くぞ。
逃げようなんて思わないでよね。足元に気を。
やっふっ瑠璃のように落ちなさい
ここだよ。風だ。
やるか。
てや部外者禁止
If this does work okay, I think we can likely finish this in time.
足元に気をつけて。
But if we will actually finish it in time, is a bit of a
風よ。
problem.
逃げようなんて思わないでよね。
I think we're definitely gonna be close.
やっせっ
前。ふっや。
ここだよ。
Let's try again. I think we can clear it in time. If I just don't mess up my combos, my cycles, rotations.
瑠璃のように落ちなさい
くごと手加減なしだぜ。
風だ。
おさわり禁止。
願望帝君のために。そうか、逃げようなんて思わないでよね。ここだよ。
もみちは散らまく惜しみ。
部外者禁止。
一緒に遊ぼうよ。風だ。
や手や
おさわり禁止。風雪の縮図。相関化粧。
Oh, we were close. Again, I messed up my Ganyu ult. I should have used it earlier, but I didn't. I think that would have made the cut. If I did.
よっ、瑠璃のように落ちなさい。おさわり。
雲がく足りなく時やるか。
逃げようなんて思わないでよね。足元に気をつけて。
部外者禁止。願望帝君のために。
風だ。
風の雲の行くごと
ここだよ。逃げようなんて思わないでよね。
それ
部外者禁止。風雪の縮図。おさわりき。
風よ
Let's try again. I didn't mess up my rotation there. Whew. It's trying so hard for a single star. I
願望帝君のために。風だ。
雲がく足りなく時行くぞ。
一緒に遊ぼうよ。逃げようなんて思わないでよね。
風よ手加減なしだぜ。
瑠璃のように落ちなさい。相関。
風の雲の行くごと
おさわり。
風だ。
前そこだ。
相関化粧。この仕事は排除す
You know what? Let's just not get the star. I'd rather finish it than not getting us the star.
やるか。手や
逃げようなんて思わないでよね。
おさわり禁止。
If I had a better built Teyvat, I probably would have done it. Doesn't really matter. I guess Chaska does matter. I would need one to get her a buff. A new companion. Get this buff and then the evolution. We get this one because now we aren't guaranteed to have lots of power units. Evolution, we get 2 evolutions. We can get that. Reduces resistance when triggering melt. I think we would rather lower resistance because we were going to trigger swirl a lot. Alright. Let's hope this goes well. Chaska, and then you and you, maybe you. Sure.
したぜ。はっジェンダム発射飛ぶか。ロックオン。よし出発くらえ。
Need to find a way to kill these guys, I guess. Or save Bennett for later? No, I should use it earlier. Hmm.
みんながそばにいてくれるわ。行くぞ。
失礼神里流
飛べ消え失せろ。はっロックオン。ロックオン。撃て。ケア。
There we go.
風が立つぞ。ロックオン。ロックオン。冒険だ冒険。全力攻撃だ。はっ
雪を前
ジュレン。ロックオン。ロックオン。
失礼
やるか。燃えろ。
桜か
Crap! Okay, we got him, we got him. Oh, just like, kinda.
みんながそばにいてくれる。飛ぶか。
We're gonna at least finish this, that's all that matters.
今だ。消え失せろ。
There we go. Okay, could have been better. But, you know, I'll take it. At least I can finish. Finishing is the most important thing, because if you don't finish, you don't get the rewards. And we're gonna skip 5 stars. Let's see how we compare. I think 5 is like the average. Let's check. Stream is still going, right? Okay, we're good, we're good. Past performances. I would say 5 is our average, roughly. Yeah, but we've definitely done better. We've also done worse. You know, we got 2 stars here. Let's play Joust. Let's see who I can give out to people. I can give out fish. Right, I could have had a supporting cast. Crap. I could have asked for someone's unit to help. Crap. I forgot. Oh well. Because Alright. What else do we have? We have events, we have Art Conquest. I don't know if I have mine left today. Rainbow Six Siege? Soon. I think, yeah, the new event came out today. I might stream it tomorrow? Or the day after tomorrow. Sorry, I just saw your comment. I also like how his name, he's probably gone though, his name is just Six Rainbow. Like, wow. How original. Also, I don't think my Siege stream did that well.
星とし
Let me check. I don't think it did that well. Like, it's people, my friends ask me to play Siege or stream Siege a lot, but they don't watch the stream, even when they're not in game with me. Let's see.
無事今日の星と深淵を目指せ。ようこそ冒
My
険者
Siege
協会
stream
へ。
got 4 views. me reacting to FNAF 2 had more views. And playing Stillbreak. And Genshin. So like, that is not a great thing to stream. Like once again, Snowbreak has been the best in terms of viewership. Second is probably Genshin. Like Warframe and Siege are behind that, and Deep Rock is the least viewed. What else? Why is this still? Oh, right. In Fishes Echoes, there's a key. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do. Yeah, I'm gonna end it here today. Next time on Genshin Impact, 27 days. You know what? Let's do this one first. It's ending in 6 days. Let's try Venti? Okay, we can't do the trial yet because Venti's somewhat new. I assume it's been updated for Hexarray? Hopefully, I don't know. Well, the basic one wouldn't be updated for Hexarray. Basic is only, teaching you how he works just, by himself. And Venti is like a version 1 or 1.1. Yeah, version 1 unit, so we know how he works. Although he has Hexarray active on his own? Hello? Yeah, he has Durin here now, but he didn't have Durin earlier. Also, don't know how to use Durin, so I'm not gonna use Durin.
みんなは俺が守れ。
お前にやろう。受け取れ。
逃げようなんて思わないでよね。一緒に遊ぼうよ。はあ、た。足元に気をつけて。はあ。
There we go. The trial stages, so there's that. Yehoda. Now I'm interested to see how Yehoda works. I heard she's ass. So, bit of a shame since I did like Yehoda in the story. Summary is Yehoda is an animal character capable of both high frequency elemental damage and continuous healing. So she's Sayu, or Mizuki, I assume. Probably closer to Sayu. I don't know. In battle, she can adapt to various elemental environments to deal different types of elemental damage as the situation dictates. When Yehoda uses her elemental skill, whatever the heck that is, she enters Shadow Pursuit state and charges at her target. While moving, she feels her sirloin? I don't know. Treasure Flask, based on the elements, applied to nearby opponents. When the state's duration ends, she deals a single instance of animal damage to nearby opponents. When the Purloin Treasure Flask is full, when the party's moon sign is at least Ascendant Gleam, Yehoda will continuously consume the elements stored in her flask and periodically attack nearby opponents, dealing damage off the corresponding element. When Yehoda uses her burst, she deals a single instance of animal damage to nearby opponents then deploy 2 personal coordinated assistance robots, which continuously restore health to the party's current active character. If the party's moon sign is at least Ascendant Gleam, the robots will switch their attributes based on the elements applied to nearby opponents, while continuously dealing the corresponding elemental damage to certain opponents. So Sayu then. Yoda uses elemental skills. Okay, yeah, we know. Okay, so she grabs the first element as an infusion, and then she unleashes it at the end. So yeah, I kind of like Yasayu, kind of like Lynette. The movement speed doesn't seem that high. Yeah, it's alt sprint for sure, but it's not high movement speed. Do you have to use normal attacks to trigger that, or does it just trigger automatically and she's just normal attacking to like increase the DPS? Yeah, the burst is like Sayu, but Sayu has a range limit. Yehoda doesn't. Yeah, because Yehoda follows the character. Okay. Ian-san, I know first.
お静かに夢なき眠りへようこそ。目を閉して暗闇を。
取ってこい。正々堂々奪う。
What the fuck? I get I messed up the rotation, but what the fuck was that?
やはっさあ夜分に失礼
Didn't even Yehoda. Horrible tutorial. Now Durin, the reason I don't know how to use him is he has a light and a dark mode. Durin is a power character capable of both off-field DPS and team support. Okay, so he is one of the off-field DPSs, off-field power units. Depending on how his skills are used, he can either aid his party members to fill a more offensive role in battle, or fill a more offensive role. Yeah, so he's either support or, DPS, depending on light or dark. I think Durin uses his skill. His normal attacks and elemental attacks will be replaced with special alternatives. Tapping on the normal attack or elemental skill buttons in these circumstances will cause Durin to enter the denial of darkness, or confinement of purity state, so that's dark and light respectively. Tapping normal attack, normal attack is the dark mode and skill is the light mode, okay. Tapping normal attack as described above puts Durin in the denial of darkness state. While in this state, Durin's elemental burst increases his damage dealt by his vaporize and melt reactions, while periodically dealing power damage to single nearby opponents. Tapping this skill, as described, puts Durin in the confirmation of purity state. While in this state, Durin's elemental burst can periodically deal damage to nearby opponents. And by triggering power-related reactions, they can also lower power resistance of opponents as well as the resistance of corresponding element involved with set reactions. So here's him using a skill. That's the skill, I assume. And then I don't know which is which. Is that light mode? Yeah, that was light mode, and this is dark mode. Which is which? Which is buff and which is... normal attack is dark, right? And normal attack is dark. Dark is DPS. Okay. Into a combination of purity, so we want to use a skill. Use a burst. This is light mode. We're in darkness, so we gotta use a normal attack. So we want to be a support role this time. Probably we just use the gold, I wonder. We can try that later. We want to support, so we want to use our skill.
みんながそばにいてくれれば偉業を見届けよう創世の時
火力全開ボンボン爆弾おおへいだっただひひやい
みんなは俺が守れ今こそ誕生の時疑似妖怪気をつけて運命の変わり目
全部ドカーンあやだっただへい
Interesting that this team has 3 Hexarray characters. Because Durin is Hexarray, Albedo is Hexarray, so I don't know why you put... You can either take out Klee, so that Durin becomes a DPS, or you can take out Albedo so that Durin keeps being a support unit. I don't know why it has 3 Hexarray units. It does not showcase Hexarray. When there's 3 characters. When there's 3 Hexarray units, it just becomes, you're just DPSing enemies with your abilities. I haven't done that yet.
花と酒を手に
Yeah, you can see me rub my nose. It was very brief, but you can see it. Okay.
この同点
No, I don't. I need to claim this. Claim these. There we go.
同点について
Okay. Right. So next time on Genshin Impact, I should probably check the event calendar because I don't. The events are ending in like a month. Let's see, when's the next event coming? 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 9. Maybe it's 13 days later. Can I stream then? Is it? Remember, I do have Snowbreak. I do have other stuff. 7. I can stream it even this month, and it'll be fine. Okay. I need 5 days. I think this month, 7 days left. 13 days. Damn it. Yeah, I will just take my time on streaming Genshin. I know I need 5 days to finish the Durin quest. I'll be fine. So next time in Genshin Impact, we're going to be doing the new Archon quest. We're going to be... we're probably going to start on Durin's quest because he takes 5 days, as you can tell. And we'll be doing the events that's ongoing and see what happens. Until then, as always, be good, be well, be happy, be healthy, be nice, be good. Yep. I still need to farm Delta Force. I still need to figure out this motion tracking. Look, my hands look weird. Like, my hands are so close to my body. It's so weird. Here's our absolute cinema. You can't really see it, but here's my absolute cinema there. Sure. Alright. I don't think Hiraga Narumi's back yet, so, you'll catch me next time. He seems to be a pretty frequent returning viewer. Yep. I probably need a better camera, but I think the most important thing I should get to upgrade my quality, is either A, my computer, or B, my model. I think my model will be best for attracting audiences, but we'll see what happens.